Hey guys, it's Ryan with the Rut River Pursuit podcast. I'm down here at Underhill Forge, and I mean to tell you, we've been having a heck of a weekend. Great time. We're here with Jay, and Jay, tell us a little bit about the knives that we were trying to make here this weekend.
Well, I think you actually did more than try to make. I mean, everything has come out really well.
He's giving me a lot of credit.
Don't undersell yourselves. We essentially, this weekend, we're making 3 different knives. We did one by stock removal, which is very common amongst knife makers. You know, when you see someone that says, I'm a knife maker, that's typically cutting, grinding, and removing that material from a big bar of steel. And you guys did that. We did something that I don't normally do in class, where we CNC cut a very, very thin blade. That's our fillet knife that we actually did,
right.
And that's something new that we're adding in here since we have the computer operated setup. And then we forged our knives out of a 1080 steel, very much like how guys have been doing it for thousands upon thousands of years. Just starting with that raw material and going from there.
It was very cool to actually see, just going from a blank slate to putting this thing together and actually getting a knife at the end. Now, you mentioned it, I didn't get to this point yet, but this isn't just a hobby for you, right? And we're not just here in your yard hanging out, just helping you with your hobby. You actually perform classes here. You teach people.
I teach classes. We do production work. This is what I do full time, except for when I'm out fishing or hunting.
Right. One more thing I wanted to make sure we talked about, though, was I brought my son with me today so he could check some things out. And I know we're looking forward to taking a tomahawk class. So it isn't just knives that you guys are doing here. What all do you offer?
So the class that you guys are doing is a very special class just for Rut River Pursuits. And we actually advertised it through you. And we sold that class out already.
Yes.
I'd love to do another one in the fall. I think it's going to turn out really well. That's a 3-night class. But normally our typical weekend forging classes are we do a stock removal knife and a forged knife. So we do 2 knives over the course of 2 days. And so that's you come in little to no experience, or even people that have had experience. We get a lot of people that even return for those classes, and we always try to challenge them each time they come back. So we have our full weekend knife class. That's a Saturday, Sunday. We do a 1-day knife making class, which is more actually what Hunter's doing today.
Yes.
I wanted to give him something to just challenge him, and normally we do that, and then a little bit of leather work while we're waiting on stuff to heat treat. And then the tomahawk class is another one. That's a lot of forging, a lot of moving metal. As a matter of fact, Bucky took that class.
That's right.
Here, and
good old Phil Buckman.
Yeah, I think he lost like 10 pounds, if you can believe it, while he was here. So
he gained about an inch on those biceps.
Oh yeah, but it's definitely a workout. You're using a 10-pound sledgehammer.
Yeah, that's great. So how can people follow you, find out what's going on, and then ultimately sign up for your classes, because this is where they need to be?
Well, you can find me on Instagram, Underhill Forge on Instagram. It's Underhill_Forge. You can also find us on Facebook. I don't deal too much with Facebook, but Mac is pretty involved with it.
Okay.
It's one of those things where, I have my phone, and that's about it, and I try to keep myself offline as much as possible.
You're pretty busy, so.
Yeah, or you can just go to underhillforge.com,
okay.
Our website, and you can read about different classes that we do, and all the booking websites are actually linked from there.
You're going to have fun. That's the most important thing that I want you to understand. You're going to learn a lot. You're going to get some work done. You're going to know it when you get home that night that you were forging. But you're going to have a good time. They got music that'll be playing in the background, and these guys will keep you entertained while they educate you. I need to get back to it.
Yeah, it's time to get back to work.
Appreciate it, Jay. Thanks so much. Underhill Forge, guys. Get down here and check them out. Always keep your ears out for us, Rut River Pursuit Podcast. See ya.
Raven Weedless.
Good job.